Alright, guys. Here bringing you another one. This was probably, well, no probably about it, hold on a second.
Catapult deck is open. Mobile suit team,
Volume's
move
okay. This is the first match probably should close the door. This is the first match I did when I came back from annual training. This is the first match I played coming back. And it was a pretty good one, too. Playing the Advanced Hazel. It's one of the support types in the game that plays like a general. So very similar to the HML Zeta Gundam, which I did probably months ago at this point. So similar it's in line with that. It lacks range. It can't stun at range like other supports can, which is kind of shit. So it's a really good suit, mind you, with its scattering mega particle cannon, which can charge and fire a focused beam or not, and just fire like a shotgun, spraying all over the place. And you'll see it come to focus a little later. So he sees me, he gets fucked out. That's the guy. Who he takes it. But that's also the raid, so it's like. But what makes this thing different from other supports? Well, other supports have more range than this thing does. This thing cannot really do the counter-sniping game. So, if there's an enemy support running around just fucking demolishing your team, or god forbid several of them, you're kind of out of luck. But on close-range maps like this, and like Arctic bases, absolutely the support you want to use. And even on, I use this a lot in the desert. Also really good there. So Skyrim Mega Particle Gun, I'll run after that, and it has a Hazel Beam Rifle, which I am very on brand of not liking. It only has 4 shots, you charge it, you use up like 3, I believe. Granted, on the other Hazels you can actually put reload parts on the damn thing, but 4 shots just isn't really enough, in my opinion. Decent damage, range isn't great from what I recall, I forget precisely what it is. And once again, your support types on range is important. Not as important on a general, but important enough for me to care about.
An allied unit has been destroyed. Supporting fire.
Also, no heavy stagger options, so you are going to struggle against swell raids. But since you can stay with the team a bit more, not as bad. Miss, I just flubbed the fuck out of that shit. Oh, that works. I see this asshole. I'm like, okay, let me get the fuck up out of here. Shot him in the back, as you do, and that's the Stark Jag, and I think I confused that for the Gaz-L? Yeah, that guy. Yeah, I missed that shot, just flub it. My aim is going to be off these first few rounds, but actually, you guys already. I am just shield towards him, and I'm getting out of there. Yep, I just tackled my way out of that one. Point is there. Well, rather not so much point. The idea was, it's better to boost. Sorry, it's better to tackle and get the invincibility than it would be to boost. I believe boosting and tackle require the same frame data to become active. If not, then tackling is instant. Yeah, I got my chat restricted there. Trying to ask for help, but I retreat. That was bullshit. Actually, let me back that. Let me analyze that real quick. Okay. Let me. Okay, so I jump off. Boost. We have this asshole. Get stunned. I guess the Gaz-L falls and decides to chase me. Now, that Gaz-L has maneuver armor. I'm not sure he can actually do anything to me. How much health was he at? Since we're going to be here. He actually had quite a bit of health. He might not have had any way of actually stopping him. So let's analyze the minimap a little bit more. Chases. This guy stops and backs up, leaves it to someone else, and I'm not sure who the fuck that is. Another guy's too slow. It is... I cannot tell. What are we looking at? We are looking at the Alza, I think? I think that might be the Alza. Yeah, I think that's the Alza. That thing is is 1 tier down, so instead of 600, 650. Yeah, that's the Alza. Okay, cool. I'm surprised he wasn't
An
able to
allied
catch him, to be
unit has
honest. I
been
think it's actually pretty
destroyed.
goddamn quick. But nonetheless, didn't get the help I needed and thus died. They tried. They gave it a they gave it
Requesting
an
to see
attempt,
you.
but it wasn't good enough. Wasn't good enough. Wasn't good enough. Regardless, back into it, winning 7,000 to 3, or what's
Supporting
about to
fire
be 4.
incoming. Evacuate
Get
the
up to some
target
top
area.
cover, see what the hell's going on over here. I'm not actually trying to push these guys. I'm just trying to see what the hell this guy is. I don't think the Super Gundam would be back, and
Long range
he just
supporting
missed a
fire
shot right there,
incoming.
so thank God for that. Probably wouldn't have hit because I have my
Area
shield out.
ceased.
They start to push
Supporting
forward,
fire dealt
and I just
damage.
get the hell up
Now's
out.
your chance.
I ain't dealing with that shit. Number 1 does need some help there. I guess I should stop here. If you have the option, always fight at a numerical advantage if at all possible. This guy is fighting one-on-one. He might be able to win, he might not. Either way, come in and help. Unfortunately, it is the raid, and this is actually kind of bad news for me. But my other teammates smell blood in the water, so they come running, or at least one other guy. The Owl's smells blood. Smells blood in the water, so he comes running.
Ally has destroyed an enemy mobile
Fired a
suit.
scattering gun, because why the fuck not? Or well, it was the only weapon I had. Didn't really have a choice there. So get a little bit of tick damage. He dies. We're good. And no one died for overextending on that guy.
An
So fair
allied
enough.
unit has been destroyed. Ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
He gets a kill, but and one of us dies. But one guy's weak. One guy's just floating around doing stuff. I'm not entirely sure where his mobile suit is. Oh god. Okay, so it was
Ally has
the
destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
Gundam Unit 5, the boosted one. Yeah, he's pretty low. I think I'm all keeping this all online, so yeah, we lose the next team fight. That's essentially what's going on here.
This is a winning
Essentially, I know we
strategy.
lose the next team fight here, but we're in such a good lead, losing it isn't going to mean all that much, and I'm surprised I actually get that kill. Also, sorry if I'm rambly, I am bloody tired. Also, while starting yesterday, I would have done a stream on Twitch, which would be the final mission on Gundam SD Gundam G Generation Cross Race. Yes, that is the full name of the game. Yes, that is it. That is it. That is it. I know that will stun. I'm just not entirely sure how or when. Yeah, that was a waste of time. I shouldn't have even fucking tried that. But Super Gundam's over there, but so long as I'm down here, he shouldn't be able to actually do anything about it. Now, I should be paying more attention because he does have a shot at me from that range, but he seems to be preoccupied. Yeah, that's where the scattering beam gun is useful. This fucking, this fucking, I'm not gonna say unload in his face, because that sounds weird. But we just spray the gun in his face, and twice, and he dies. And there's very little could have done about that. He had nowhere to maneuver. Okay, that was actually an accident. Did not mean to do that. Did not mean to actually teabag the man. I actually meant to switch weapons. Unfortunately, I did not, so I did not get the kill. But I got the damage, and that's what matters. Also, y'all know the like button's free? Like button's free, subscribe button is free, and link to the Twitch is in the description. Don't miss any of the streams, people. Stream mostly Gundam stuff, but I do now have Tales of Symphonia, so that'll be a fun time. I do plan on eventually at least finishing not Gundam, Pokemon Emerald, because I haven't played that in a long time. So yeah, but we will be streaming. I don't want to say less often, because I already don't stream all that often to begin with. But, I mean, there you go. I'm waiting for a good old stun and a nice fat target to shoot at, but he doesn't give it to me, so I just come around. But he does tackle, so that is as close to a fat target as we're going to get. And then there's the guys else, I just get the fuck out of there. 40 seconds. Get the charge. Kill his ass. Don't like this, so I just back the fuck up out of there. Yeah, that didn't go well. But he did just use his tackle. So me, I'm like, okay, we win if we do nothing. Okay, we're in a situation where if we do nothing, we win. We have 19 seconds left. There's no reason for me to be in this fight anymore, so I just get the hell out of there. And this guy turns the fuck around and tries to kill me. He wanted my ass. but he's
destroyed an
not going to
enemy
get it.
mobile suit.
And he decides, watch this.
Time has run out.
He was happy. He was happy. Bit of a dick move, but hey, at least he
Mission
attempted to provide
accomplished.
support.
A
And he
crushing
actually did
victory.
provide support during that last little confrontation. So there we go. There we go. Matter of fact, he did 153,000 damage, so yeah. No complaints out of me. No complaints out of me whatsoever. Good games. 3-1 with 100,000 damage of my own. Unfortunately, or fortunately, however the case may be, the Super Gundam didn't get to do a whole lot, which works fine. We had 2 raids and a close range map. Fair enough.
Here are your rewards from this battle.
And guys, I hope you like what you saw there. Want more? Remember, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Love reading them, always do. And I will see you next time.